Hey guys, Personal Defense, and I want to talk holsters today. Kind of been back and forth with a bunch of different ones, and I just kind of wanted to share what I found, what I like, what I don't like, some things I've noticed with some popular holsters that are out there available today. The majority of these that I'm going to talk about are going to be for my Smith & Wesson M&P compact pistol, because that was primarily what I wanted to carry, and I bought a bunch of holsters for it. Well, I didn't mean to buy a bunch, but it just happened that way. So the first one I got was this one right here, which is the Bladetech Looper hybrid inside the waistband and outside the waistband holster. This says M&P 9, but it also fits the M&P 40, which is what I have, which doesn't have a magazine, and it is empty. So when I got the holster, I really liked it. I mean, I liked the way it looked. It's like, it feels like leather, on both sides of it. It's not soft, but it's not rough. It's nice and smooth. It looks nice, and it feels pretty good. You can see there's a slight bend to it, and probably if I would have worn it more, it might have broken in or something. A little bit different. When the gun is holstered in it, you can see here this is almost perfect to the back of the back of the butt end of the slide there of the gun. And if this is, I have the smallest magazine here, which is got some rounds in it, but whatever. So you can see there, I mean, it looks good. And the front, it's right flush with the front of the gun there. I really liked it when I first opened it up out of the box. The screw here was a little bit tighter than what I liked, so I loosened it and took some of the retention out of it, so it goes in and out easier. I was pretty happy when I got it. Now, it comes with two sets of these leather straps here. This set is for outside the waistband, which they're about that long there. So what you do is you just kind of thread your belt through it here, and you wear it on your, outside your pants like that. And it also comes with these two straps, which are a little bit longer, and you just unscrew these screws here. You put these on like this, and how you do that is you put your pants over it like this, like pretend my hand is pants, and then these come down and your belt goes through them like that. So all you see is these straps. And I did a demonstration, my wife did a demonstration of all these holsters, so we'll look at that. I open carried once or twice with these straps. I really didn't like it. It doesn't really fit to your body very well, and because your belt goes through here, it's really pressing up against your body. And for me, I'm not really skinny. I got a little extra chub or pudge on me, so it was hard. It was hard for me to draw from. This kind of dug into my side, so I can imagine someone bigger than me. There's no way you could really draw from this, because your skin would just fold over it. So that was kind of uncomfortable. It was kind of uncomfortable open carrying. When I tried to do the concealed carry, forget it. This doesn't really curve, so you can't really put it on the back of your hip. It sticks out too much, and then you can kind of wear it like in the small of your back, but when you draw from it, the way these straps are made, they're sitting like that. So when you draw from it, it kind of pulls the holster out. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. I might have been doing it wrong. I don't know. I wouldn't. And this was also the most expensive one that I bought. This was, I think, it was like $60. So I really wouldn't recommend the Bladetech hybrid holster. Okay, this is the Bladetech Looper hybrid holster. It's an inside the waistband and outside the waistband holster. It uses two different leather straps to make the change. This one we have the outside the waistband straps, but I just pulled her shirt over it just so you can see how far it sticks out on her. And I think since her body is so small, I don't know if it's supposed to be on her right hip, but the only way it's comfortable to her is on the back here like this, just because of the size of it. It's not really malleable or it won't really bend. So that's what that one looks like. Can you draw from that? This one has that retention screw which you can loosen and tighten to change the retention on it. Okay, this is the Bladetech Looper for my M&P 40 compact hybrid holster. We put the inside the waistband straps on, and again, because my wife is so small, the only way it's comfortable to her is on her back there, almost close to her hip, but you can see it's right there. This one actually conceals the best out of all of them in this tight clothing. And these, you can see here, these straps, your belt just goes through them right there. They kind of fold over, and if we pull this up, here's the gun. This one is not very comfortable, right?
No, it's not too comfortable. It pushes in on my spine.
Yeah, and it's pretty hard, so it's not like the Crossbreed ones that are nice and soft. So just go ahead and draw from that. That's another problem we noticed with this one. It doesn't stay in place really when you draw from it like that. I mean, the loops hold it with the belt, but it comes up big time. It just seems like it doesn't seem very reliable. The next one I want to talk about is the Crossbreed QuickClip inside the waistband holster. And I got this one pretty cheap. I want to say almost half off of its retail price, because it's the X Blem, or the blemished one, and I'm a member of XD Talk, the forum, and he posted up there that he was selling off some blemished holsters, so I jumped on it because, what the hell, this is inside your pants anyway. So I went ahead and got this one. You can see it's been pretty worn, but who cares, right? It works. Couple things about this one. It's leather. This is very soft on here, and I wear this no undershirt or anything, so this part's up against my skin, and it feels great. It's nice and soft. It doesn't get any more comfortable than this. This clip, I really like the idea of this one clip, but my friend made a point of saying that he doesn't like plastic stuff because it usually breaks in the most inconvenient time, which is true. But you can see here the plastic is pretty thick, and to me it seems pretty durable and hard. I don't think it would break, since this is not really going to take a beating. It's just sitting inside your pants. But it's an interesting point. The Kydex here for the gun, it looks great. They did a really good job. Let me get. That's what that looks like in there, and you can tell. I mean, it's molded very well to it, and the leather up here comes up, covers it, so it's nice and comfortable when it's up against your skin. Even if you were a little bit overweight, you could wear this on the back right hip, or the back of your hip, whatever your dominant side is. And if you had some skin pushing over, or some extra roll, it wouldn't be uncomfortable for you. This is a very, very comfortable holster. I don't mind wearing this holster all day. Sometimes on a Saturday, I'll just wear it around the house, and it's kind of funny, but it's really comfortable. And you can see here there's some extra holes here. You could move this to whatever suits you. Drawing from it, this is meant to be inside your pants. The retention on it is almost zero. It's enough to hold it when it's upside down like that, but if I were to shake it, see, it comes right out. So there's only a tiny bit holding it in there, but it's inside your pants, and it's squeezing against it, so it's not gonna fall out or anything. I kind of like it like that. You know, it's easy to draw from. Feels great, and from the demonstration you'll see. So the QuickClip from Crossbreed, I really like it. Crossbreed holster, but this is the Crossbreed QuickClip, and it is for my M&P, my Smith & Wesson M&P 40 compact. It also fits the M&P 9 compact, since those are about the same size external dimensions. This one doesn't have metal clips. It has one big plastic one that goes over the belt right there. And again, she's got tight clothing on, so it's pretty obvious she's got something there. This one's quite a bit smaller than the MiniTuck. It's only got that one clip, like I said. How's the comfort on this one?
I like it. I like the leather on the inside. It's soft on the skin.
Okay, and try drawing from this one. Now this is a pistol rather than a revolver drawing, so it's probably a little bit different, but it appears to come out and go in easier than the LCR one. Okay, I'm wearing the Crossbreed QuickClip for my Smith & Wesson M&P 40 compact, and this shirt is not super tight, but it's not loose. I just wanted to show you what it looked like on me. I am wearing sweatpants too, so this is probably my favorite one out of all the holsters. I like to wear this one. Drawing from it, even from my sweatpants, it's not that bad. I got another Crossbreed holster. This is the Crossbreed MiniTuck. For the Ruger LCR, I got this for my wife because she used to have a XD 40 subcompact that was her little carry gun, and then I ended up getting the Ruger LCR in trade for some stuff, and she ended up loving the LCR. I don't know why. Well, I mean, it's a great gun, but so she didn't want the 40 subcompact anymore, so I ended up selling that, and now she has the Ruger. So I went ahead and since he was having that blemish sale, I got this one. Not as cheap as I got my M&P pistol holster, but I got a little, you know, I think I got about $15 off, maybe $20 off. I don't remember. This one's in great condition. And my other one, my M&P one, is kind of, it feels a lot more broken in than this one. This one needs to be broken in a little bit. The difference between the QuickClip and this one is these clips here that go over your belt or your pants, these are metal. And you can see they have crosses punched into them. So I like the fact that they're metal. Also, there's different holes. You can adjust it to whatever suits you. And again, both of my Crossbreed ones are cow leather. They're not horse. And this is really soft. I mean, it could be softer. My other one, my M&P one, is softer. It's like I said, it's a little more broken in. This one's nice, so it just needs to be worn a little bit. This one, my wife says, is more comfortable than the QuickClip. I don't know. It's a toss-up. I like the QuickClip because it's a little bit smaller. It doesn't take up as much room. She seems to like this one a lot, which is interesting to me. And here is the LCR, what it looks like in there. You can see they do a great job on the Kydex at Crossbreed. So there's what it looks like in there. And again, the retention on this, you know, it'll hold it if it's upside down, but if you shake it, see, this one even comes out easier. And both of those that I did that shake test with, they're both fully loaded. So I just wanted to show with ammo, you know, get the full weight in there. I like, you know, I'm really impressed with the Crossbreed holsters. They're great products. The leather's nice. The craftsmanship is great, and you can see they do a really good job on it. This one is really comfortable. The QuickClip is really comfortable. You know, like I said, I got that Bladetech looper first, and then I got these Crossbreed holsters. Man, I mean, that Bladetech doesn't even compare to these. These are great holsters. I highly recommend this Super Tuck or the MiniTuck, which is much like this one. This is the MiniTuck or the QuickClip. If you're okay with the plastic clip, the one plastic clip, I'm fine with it. I don't think it's going to break, but you know, some people, to each their own. These metal clips, they're not going to break. They're nice and solid. So I highly recommend both of those Crossbreed holsters. Okay, this is the Crossbreed MiniTuck inside the waistband holster for the Ruger LCR. And since my wife is wearing pretty tight clothing, you can kind of see the handle there, and from the side profile you can really see it. But if she was wearing some sort of loose baggy shirt, it wouldn't be a big deal. Now this one uses the metal clips that go outside her belt here. There's one there and one there. Those are the ones that have the crosses stamped on them. And here we can see what that looks like. It's on her right rear hip. This one, since it is so big, it is pretty comfortable. Do you think it's comfortable?
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
Okay, go ahead and draw from it. So that's how that one looks. Now I'm wearing the Crossbreed MiniTuck for the Ruger LCR. Again with the same shirt. It's not too tight, not too loose. This one's a really comfortable holster. Wearing my sweatpants. This one's really comfortable. It's really big though, but I really like it. It's comfortable. This one's a little bit tougher to draw from, but this one's also not as broken in as my Smith & Wesson M&P one. So I think once I wear it a little bit more, it won't be that bad. So this is the last holster I want to talk about. I know it's not a concealed carry holster, but since I thought it was really cool when I bought that Bladetech, because it's a hybrid in the waistband, out the waistband holster, you know, after I decided that I didn't like it, I had to get a open carry holster outside the waistband. So I was shopping around and I ended up borrowing one of my friend's Glocks. And he had one of these holsters that he gave to me with the gun, and I really liked it. And this is a BlackHawk. Let's just see what it says. I think it's just a BlackHawk Serpa. It says BlackHawk Close Quarters Concealment CQC holster. Oh yeah, you know what? This is the one that you can. It's this paddle type, and you can have like the belt thing for conceal, but I don't know how you're going to conceal this thing. Anyway, this is what that is. And when I got it, it was gray, because I got it cheap. It was on sale like on Amazon for 20 bucks or something. And I bought this bumper spray paint and kind of masked everything off, and I sprayed it black, because I really didn't care for the gray. Also, this paddle was black, and the gray, I just didn't like the way it looked, so I sprayed it. I like the way it looks like this. And this is for my M&P pistol, like most of my holsters. So here's the pistol, and there it is there. Now, I don't know if they make a BlackHawk Serpa for the compact version, because you can see here in the front, see all the space that's left for the full-size pistol would come up there. This is the 3.5-inch barrel, and I think the full size is a 4 1/4, right? I think so. 3/4 of an inch. That looks like about an inch, but it would fill it up more. And again, I have the small magazine on this, but this holster is awesome. When you're wearing it, you don't even feel it. It's really comfortable, even though it's just all plastic, and this goes inside your pants like that, or your belt, I guess. The pants is better because you get a little more leverage on it. It's a polymer or hard plastic, and it's a retention holster. Now, a lot of people don't like the retention feature of it, but I really like the retention feature. See there, remember how I was shaking the other ones? This one's not going to come out. and it's this button right here. You just push that and pull it out. And the good thing about it is it's right where you would see how I'm grasping it, right where your finger should be when you're holding the gun is right where that button is. So it also kind of promotes good trigger control, trigger discipline, keeping your finger off the trigger. So that's what I like about it. It's easy to get a quick draw off of it. You know, that's right. It's just comfortable, right where your finger goes. That's where that button is, and you know, it's real positive when you holster the gun and pulling it out. You can do it real quickly, and the retention's good. So you know, somebody can't really come up behind you and yank it out unless they pull it. Well, I guess they could, but this style is pretty obvious. So if you're familiar with them, you know what to do. So, BlackHawk Serpa, inexpensive and a great holster. Okay, this is the BlackHawk Serpa for my M&P, and this is outside the waistband only. It's also a retention holster, so you can see the profile there. I really like this holster a lot for open carry. And the thing about it is the retention button here. It kind of promotes good trigger discipline. Go ahead and draw from it. See where your finger is when you draw from that. It's exactly where it should be until you're ready to fire. So that's my trials and tribulations with holsters so far. And I really like those Crossbreed holsters for the in the waistband. I really don't think it's going to get any more comfortable than that. I've seen those, man, what are they? I can't think of the name right now, but I've seen another one that's kind of similar that looks like it, but I don't really think the craftsmanship or the comfort is going to be there like the Crossbreed ones. And the Serpa one I really like. I've seen that Phobos holster. One of my friends has one of my coworkers has those high point 45, and he's got that Phobos holster, and you can tell the quality of that holster is not the same as the BlackHawk. I really like that BlackHawk holster. But anyway, thanks for watching.